let's try again. That's all I can say. This is happening a lot with Instagram lives at the moment. We're going to try again. Fingers crossed. Jo said she couldn't join me last time, so let's try again. Jo L, where are you? I'm inviting you this time. Let's have a look. I have no idea what's happening.
What was that? What happened there?
Hello.
Oh my God, you want to see this, right? Hold on. Can you see it? Guns N' Roses. Right. I can't, like, and I don't know if you can say, but at the bottom, oh, you probably can't. I'm so crap at this. It says, "Welcome to the jingle."
Can I just say, I was just explaining to people before we got cut off, why haven't we managed to film together live?
Oh, because are you there? Sorry, did I pause it?
Yeah, I'm here. Hello, Jackie.
Jack.
Your sister's
Can you hear the baby
on.
crying in the background?
Can we get?
Do you know what? I would,
on?
but I feel like Dan will fucking kill me. Like so. Dan's had COVID. Why my phone keeps going? Why does my phone keep like going dark? But it just keeps sort of like almost like it needs refreshing. Yeah, what's that about?
Really?
I am not living my best life right now.
Really
I'm not living my best life.
I have to tell you, honestly, one of my biggest regrets of this year is upgrading my phone. Instagram hates iPhone 13s. It absolutely hates them. I can't upload any stuff and it keeps cutting me out of lives as well. How is Dan? So the reason we haven't filmed together is because Jo's entire family have either been threatened with possible COVID outbreaks or
Dan got COVID about 10 days ago, and it was just after he got the booster, and he's been really sick. Like he's been, and I mean, he's always sicker than most, you know. I'll leave that there. But he has been genuinely very, very sick, and he's had all these sort of night sweats and all of this kind of stuff. But then he's gone through periods of starting to feel better, and then it gets worse again, better, worse again. And then he's been negative for the last 4-5 days. Like things are negative, his lateral flows and whatever, but he's caught, and apparently lots of people are getting this, as sort of a virus in the throat. So his whole mouth is covered in ulcers. He can't eat, he can't drink, he can't talk, he's really miserable, and he just sleeps all the time because he's so tired, because he's not eating. And so it's been really joyful.
Well, because we originally were supposed to meet, and was it Viola or Ivy were
in
school, but
one of them.
Then AJ got, and then
he's got bronchiolitis, which I'd never heard of before. It's the lower respiratory. So I was at A&E with him for like 7 or 8 hours, and it was just all been a bit like one thing after another. Do you know what I mean? And like, so I just said to Dan, I'm just doing this live now, and he's still really like weak, and Anna's just gone off for Christmas because obviously the nanny got COVID as well. So I've been living in the house with all of this COVID, and so the kids, but touch wood, we haven't got it. I don't even know, I haven't even had my booster yet.
That's amazing. No, I haven't had my booster yet. That said, Victoria, who is hunkered down now with her in-laws, her husband got it, managed to stay upstairs, and neither of the children or Victoria.
But I didn't do that. I didn't chuck him in a separate. I mean, he's been sleeping in his office like this. Look, if you could see, can you see like he's bedding at the back? But you know, we're still using the same loos, and we're still using the same. Like, I don't have an ensuite in every, you know. So I wish I did, but so he can't be separate from us. So I still haven't got it. I do 2 lateral flows a day. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'm not cuddling him. I'm not going anywhere near him. But, you know, it's kind of business as usual, really. But, you know.
And also, can I just say that if anybody out there is watching this and they do have COVID at the moment, I actually think I know so many people with COVID at the moment. It's shocking how many people. I mean, we're both in London, but honestly, the amount of people with COVID is really
it's
high
everywhere.
in
Like,
London.
I actually think it's unavoidable. But what is amazing is how, despite how ill he has been incredibly ill, he hasn't had to go to hospital ill. Do you know, like, and he has now had to go and get antibiotics for this like throat situation. Like, he's dropped like 7 kilos. I mean, every cloud, do you know what I mean? Every cloud, every cloud and all that. But yeah, I mean, he's just miserable.
Are you ready for Christmas? Have you done all your shopping? Are the girls
Yeah,
ready?
they are. And do you know what was
excited?
quite joyful today was that, because she's 13 in February, and I said, "Are we still doing the carrot thing?" And they were like, "Yes," both of them. And I thought, "Oh, that's nice." And because obviously we were supposed to be in Oman and we're not there, and we're here, and Dan was like, "I've ruined Christmas," and I was like, "Oh, don't be ridiculous." But you have. Anyway, enough about me. What about you? You've been busy.
Well, no. I mean, I was really busy until about Monday or Tuesday this week doing some Saturday Times features for the last minute for Nicola Gill. But I finished now. I went into Westfield today. It was relatively quiet.
What did you buy? Can I just like take this shine off my nose, because it's actually making me feel a bit sick?
Of course you can. Also, can I just say congratulations to you and Sally on being one of You Magazine's 21 most influential women of the year.
Cheers. But has it gone? Oh,
yeah, absolutely. You look amazing. Everybody's saying you look amazing. I love your hair. Can I just say though, I did make a bit of a joke, which I'm not sure landed very well under Sally's feed, saying it was congratulations 21 most influential women of the year, and I went aka when they made over.
I know I didn't, but do you know what? It's like I have never. There's been one time, just one, that someone has done my makeup and I've looked in the mirror and loved it. Just one. And I've had my makeup done quite a lot. And was it the time that I did it? that was it wouldn't have been what I would have chosen, but I was happy with the result, right? And I
just think it made you look a little bit like me. Yeah. It was just a bit middle of the road for you. You had a sort of blow dry and a sort of smoky eye and a nude lip, and it's just
but I guess like it's
Joe, is it?
The audience, isn't it? Do you know what I mean as well? Like, know your audience, and you know, there's a certain. I mean, I probably shouldn't be saying this out loud, but there's a certain sort of fraction of the populace who don't necessarily want to see charity people looking other than like, you know. So do you know what I'm being a bit Kathy Hilton here, right? Nadine, you know, I said to him,
yeah,
you got it, you're right. Do you know what I mean?
You're right. We're on the same page. I know what you mean. And can I just say, I love that your cultural references now.
Oh my God. But I've been watching. Have you been watching Paris in Love? Yes. Do you know what? It's totally worth it, because she's in it all the way through and is like a main figure. But it's not that. It's just actually really quite sad. Like, it's really quite, like, she was apparently sent off, woken up in the middle of the night, taken off by 2 strangers, taken off to boarding school, and was really had a horrible time there, and was like, you know, she just seems to be quite a sad person, and she's quite revealing in this show. And I just thought, I actually like her after watching it. And Kathy, I just like a little bit less than I liked her in Housewives, because she's obviously very controlling, but it's brilliant. Like, it is good. You got to watch it. You'll really enjoy it.
Okay. Have you watched Real
Rubbish.
Housewives Ultimate Girls Trip? Oh, you see, I liked that.
No, I didn't know who they were. I did like Teresa, but I didn't like that Cynthia one. I just thought it wasn't.
Whereas you see, Cynthia
she didn't come off well though, did she? I watched it all.
Oh, she's yeah. was all very political. Okay, so now are you watching Real Housewives of Miami from the beginning? Because that's
No, is that the good one? Yeah.
I mean, they're all. South,
is it?
Salt Lake
Because I
City is
started
the
watching
best
New
at
York
the
and I
moment,
hated
without
it.
a
I didn't
doubt.
like any of the people in it.
You will get into it. Trust me.
Okay.
Watch Salt Lake City first. Power your way through the first 3 episodes, and then it all kicks off. And this episode, Jen Shah is being done for embezzlement and money laundering, and so it's exciting in the same way that the Pretty Mess.
I was like amazed by like her. So the Pretty Mess one. So there's these pictures that she puts up on Instagram, and you're like, oh my God. And then she is interviewed, and you're like, come now, you know, I don't mind a little bit of a like swash filter, but you're taking the piss. Also, there's someone I know, I can't say who it is because it's mean, and you don't know them, but she just puts these pictures on Instagram, and I'm just like, that's not you. Do you know what I mean? Like, genuinely, I think that's what she thinks she looks like. And I'm just a bit like, do you have a mirror? Do you know what I mean? And like, it's like if I had a button, like, don't get me wrong, she doesn't need to do any of these things. But she really, I think people just get into this, like, although Kathy Hilton does look good. Her work is very good. Don't you think?
It's astonishingly good. She's like 64.
We need to find out who did that. Well, let's get a ticket. Let's get a ticket out there.
Yeah, I mean, I would imagine it'll be somebody like.
Don't know,
Jason
but whoever he
Diamond
is or she is, I'm in. She
sign me up.
I mean, they really do light the fuck out those shows, though, don't they? Do you know what I mean? It's like all the light, all the light, all the light. But anyway, how are you? What have you been up to? Working?
I was working until Tuesday, and then I've just been kind of chillaxing and taking it easy.
What? What are you going to do?
I've got some editorial to do, and then I'm just going to.
Well, I'll come over.
I haven't had a holiday all year, so. And have you managed to?
Yeah, I think we're gonna try and book it for February. I think half term. But I can come. Paris in Love is on Amazon Video. Someone just asked.
And my lipstick is Laissez-Faire Liquid Love lipstick by MAC. Somebody just asked. And I really love your hair.
Yes, and that's why I have got this. The colour's gorgeous. Like, the colour's good, and that's my guy Kirk, who's local, and I just love him. And he used to be at Headmasters, and now he's on his own. Like, he's just so good. Kirk Armstrong. And you know, it's quite nice to go to a salon and not spend 350 quid on getting your hair colours. You know what I mean? Like that. And then Eamon cut it for me. Like, so I had the hair extensions done by Lacey. She does such a good job. She's local. But you know, my hair's just like, no. And actually, do you know when I know it's worse? As much as I tried to ignore it, all of the I've got 2 showers in the house, and I use them on rotation depending on what kid or what person is in there, and all of the sinks they're all getting blocked up because of my hair falling out. Yeah.
Is that
but losing more as well, I think.
Now?
Yeah, I think so.
Are you?
Yeah, after Christmas.
Sorted out
after Christmas.
2022. As soon as we can get out, I think we need to get you in to
Annabelle.
See
Yeah.
Annabelle Kingsley, do a full set of bloods, work out what's going on, because I think you're generally really fit, really healthy. I think you eat relatively well. We need to find out what the underlying cause is and nip it in the bud. Because everybody Annabelle has worked with this year. I've got to just take. Do you know what? There's been so many things this year that I thought, right, I have to sort this out, have to sort this out, have to sort this out, and I've sort of ticked them off. Like, I have to sort out. I've got this stupid foot thing that I need to sort out, that I've finally sorted out, but I have to have a blood test before I can take the antibiotics to make sure that my liver can deal with the antibiotics. Like, it's mental. I've just got this, like, oh, it's disgusting. Yeah. Have you got a fungal foot infection? it's not an antibiotic. Yeah, you need to take a liver test to make sure. My mum had it, and my sister had it, and they both took 6 months of antifungals.
Yeah.
It's the
6
only
months.
thing that gets rid of fungal foot infection. And do you know who gets people who get fungal foot infections? The people that go to the
Well, I definitely don't go to swimming pool. Yeah, I definitely go. But do you know what? Like I said to Dan, I was like, I don't understand. Like I've got it on the left foot, but I haven't got it on the right foot. And he's like, well, that's like saying I've broke my left arm, but my right arm's all right. It's like
if you were to swap shoes over, so don't share shoes with anybody without tights or socks. Really
it's horrible.
Contagious. It's
and it's just so. But I've
get.
had it for 6 months, and I'm like, oh, forget it, leave it. And I've been using this toenail stuff that costs a fortune, doesn't do anything. None of it works.
None of it works.
And then I went, and the doctor says I've got to. Mama called the doctor, and the doctor said I've got all these stupid kids' nursery rhymes in my head as well. Yeah, so my hair is the next thing. But do you know what? I probably am going to do? Is I'm probably just going to get it all cut off. I'm going to get it like here, I think.
Pixie stroke. Or, you know, when I sent you pictures of, what's her name? Miley Cyrus, when she did that trendy haircut.
No, I'm too old for that. I can't be walking around with a bloody mullet.
Also, can I just say, if it makes you feel any better, when I used to do a lot of Pilates, I got this really bad, dry, red rash on my elbow. And I couldn't work out what it was, and I was putting acids on it and everything. It was ringworm. I caught off of sharing somebody's...
and they hadn't washed it down afterwards.
So basically, they had their feet, which is where you can carry the fungus. The fungus grew on my arm, and then I put antifungal on.
Yeah, but you're lucky you didn't get it on your face, because a lot of like you lie down on the face.
I mean,
the face
yeah, you could.
Oh my god, that's disgusting.
Yeah,
but you know what? It's like I just think. Do you remember that time when you told me that you get spots on your ass if you sit around in your gym kit? I definitely now every time that I've worked out, I've just definitely jumped in the shower and get out of it, because I got that. I definitely got that. And you're like, that's so gross.
I solved that problem, though, courtesy of Kendall Jenner and the Kardashians, because she was talking once on the show, and she said her dermatologist said to her, never rinse your conditioner down your back. Always rinse it down the side, because the conditioner clings to your... If you're using really rich conditioners for your hair, they're designed to cling to dead keratin, so they cling to the keratin in the skin. And I've got a sway back, so they were clinging to my bum. The minute I started rinsing my conditioner off like this down the side...
Oh, God, and can they give you spots on back for doing that as well? Yeah, I would tell Violet about it.
Yes, 100%.
Yeah, exactly.
And your girls, tell your girls that as well.
She's so touchy about everything. And like, you know, like I launched Glossier, right, in the UK and all that kind of stuff. Not interested, never been interested. Now our friends at school love Glossier. She's suddenly like, oh, have you heard of this brand called Glossier? And I'm like that. What do you've got? You can tell, can't you? Like, I had 4 hours sleep last night.
Have you got any mates that can still...
No, I just buy it. I don't mind. If I know it's going to work.
I've just offloaded my Glossier green, really big, oversized hoodie to my sister.
No, don't get it back. Don't get it back. They sent me the Christmas jumper last year, but I didn't really like it because it was red and it looked weird. It looked like a kid's thing.
I'm not... Yeah, but...
that's ideal.
Sweatshirt that
and also it's just comfy, isn't it? So you're like, well, you know...
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't... Are you even looking forward to Christmas?
I'm just going to be really low-key, really quiet, really subdued.
So do you make the dinner? Do you make a dinner? Yeah.
So I've got a turkey, and I'll live off that for a couple of... So boyfriend's here downstairs, cats are here. Mum and sister have both gone to Northern Ireland to be with my niece because she's pregnant.
When's she due?
I'm going to be a great aunt.
But you're not really going to be a great aunt. You're going to be more like a... What would you be? Like the best aunt. Like, it's not, because great aunt is too removed.
True. But I am technically going to be a great aunt. So, yes, so they're all over in Northern Ireland to celebrate that. I'm here this year. And then hopefully when I've moved house next year, Christmas will be at my house next year. Because you were supposed to be lying on the beach
until
now,
Dan ruined Christmas.
Also, can I just say, you know, we always talk about middle-aged women reading lipsticks because we need our glasses to read everything. Can I just say, I finally been sent a lipstick that I can read the name on.
That might work on my lips.
That's how big it'd have to be for me to see it. It was my gift from Mac for Christmas, and
that's quite sweet.
A bottle of champagne in it.
Yeah, that actually
cool,
is quite
isn't
sweet,
that?
because it has champagne in it. What are those glasses? Are they new?
And do you know also when you were supposed to come over and we were supposed to film our Christmas content together? Look, I got us matching ones.
It's not as good as Welcome to the Jingle, though, is it? It's good, isn't it?
I went to Poundland.
Don't make me more depressed. Oh, oh my God, that's so just like awful, isn't it? It's disgusting. He's ugly. Don't know, what were those? Oh my God, it gets worse. If I was you, I'd be sleeping with one eye open at night. No.
So what are your plans for tomorrow
Dan's
then?
Still so sick. And he usually is the one that cooks and stuff. But so I just said to my sister so my sister's coming on Boxing Day with her all of her lot, which is amazing. And I just said, there's no pressure, Jack, but I love them. And I just said, no pressure, Jack, but can you just bring some cheer?
It was really funny when I said we were going to do our live tonight. I was going to call it the Beauty Hacks Christmas message, and then we got cut off. And I'm like, Beauty Hacks festive cheer? Question mark.
Do you know what I have to say? I am. Apart from obviously I had a baby, so I can't say the whole year's been a complete bust. But fuck it, this year can do what. I am so over this year. I'm so over this sort of uncertainty of in it, out, in it, out, in it, and then and everything's getting worse, and fuel prices about to go up double, and so people's a lot of people's lives are about to get even more shitty. And I don't know, I just feel like this time last year we were all saying roll on 2021, right? And now I'm a bit like, what have you got 2022? What you got? Come on, what you got?
I was watching the news earlier on, and everybody was talking about that this Omicron variant hopefully will be the last hurrah, because it will be the most virulent but less deadly. So I kind of feel like if that comes true, and I've asked a few scientist friends of mine, and they said it might do, then hopefully we'll be on the home stretch. You know what you get for Christmas?
Probably
COVID.
Not have the chance to go shopping. I don't know. I mean, Dan does this thing every year, right? It really annoys me. He'll say, I don't want to gloat, but I've really nailed it with your present this year. And when you're just like, okay. Basically, he just spends a lot of money, and so it kind of usually works out. Yeah, kind of usually works out. I don't know. I don't believe in all of that kind of asking for stuff and Christmas lists and things.
David and I don't buy for each other. We used to go on holiday, so we save up our money and go away either in December or January or February. But obviously, I'm not sure if it's wise to book something.
I bought something for you.
Bought anything
I've got you a present,
and I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Sorry,
I have.
Have you?
I was going to bring it before Dan got COVID and ruined Christmas. Before Dan ruined Christmas. I was going to bring it. Well, I see, but.
Does Dan know who gave it to him?
No, I mean, who knows? Do you know what I mean? It could be that he went to the supermarket and went whatever. You just can't trace it, can you? Which I think is probably a good thing. But he's really miserable. I haven't seen him like this for quite ever, probably. It's quite. Yeah, it's been. But the worst thing now is this throat thing, and because it's bringing on a fever as well, because it's just, you know, it's all related. So even though he's been COVID free for like 4 or 5 days and was actually starting to get better, it's this now, apparently it's like a cold sore virus that 70% of people that get it have never ever had a cold sore, and he's never had a cold sore. But this virus, whatever it is triggering it. I don't know. I just find it like I'm just amazed that every single day I do a lateral flow. Like I do them twice a day, and I haven't got it. I mean, we're not sleeping in the same bed or whatever, but we're in the same house, and you know,
yeah, no sex.
not since Arthur, not since that anomaly.
Somebody just asked what you had. So basically, Joe had a little boy called Arthur, who now calls AJ, which is short for Arthur Jones, obviously. And what did Dan get you the last 2 years for Christmas?
Shit, that's hard. I know what I got him last year. Last year I got him a Peloton, which has been the best present. I mean, I really peaked with that. Yeah, I did.
Did you? Have you watched And Just Like That?
It's awful. Like, I'm sorry, but yeah, I know he like, but it's so like,
bad.
What I think people are missing is the fact that it's so bad.
They're missing Samantha.
So bad. Like, it's so bad. I could only watch.
It's just too worthy. Like, where's the fun and the going out and getting off with inappropriate people?
Well, she's not in it, is she?
Where's the fun?
Honestly, I just can't believe that they read that script and thought that that was. It's all of that sort of like gurning that she does, and just the like. Don't make them feel like a woman. Like, I don't know. I switched off after a while because I just couldn't watch it when the lawyer one was making to feel like that she was old fashioned and all this kind of stuff. I'm like, that's not progressive. That's not woke. Do you know what I mean? Making her feel like she's. I mean, I don't know how it turned out, but I mean, I just don't give a shit.
I've watched the first 3 episodes. I haven't watched the 4th episode, but supposedly the reviews from America are
But you don't enjoy it, are you?
Terrible. No. And I'm the age of that group of women. So for me, it should be about celebration of all the fun things that are going on. And I mean, I thought it was quite interesting that she's trying to get into doing a bit of social media.
But they sort of cast her as a granny
and stuff like that.
It. No, I watched Curse of the Chippendales. Have you seen that? So good.
No. Somebody just asked if you're back using
but I've had to go back to using low dose. Yeah, so I could build up my tolerance again.
One again. Okay. What is
it's on Amazon Prime? Oh, it's amazing. So I obviously I've heard of the Chippendales, but it was a bit like I didn't realise that it was like the 70s is when it all started like kicking off. So you know that woman that's in that sometimes is on the Beverly Hills Housewives as a guest. I think she used to be married to Mohammed or something. She's like got these weird lips like that, and she's like really weird. No, the Yolanda. One who was his ex-wife before that. I think it was anyway. She's in it, but it just tells the story of like how the whole sort of Chippendales phenomenon started, and it's all about like the guy that started it was murdered by this guy. Like you've got to watch. It's so good. Like I mean, it's
so it's like Tiger King, but with
but they're all like
bodies.
These Chippendale guys are now like in their sort of mid-60s, late 60s, and they still look like pretty good. Do you know what I mean? So you've got to watch it. Like it's only about 5 episodes, and basically there's about 3 or 4 murders in it. But it just takes you on this journey of how they actually came up with this idea in the first place and how it just sort of like flew. And Hugh Hefner's in it. It's really good. You should watch it. Like it's really like, it's not really good. It's good. It's entertaining.
Linda Thompson, ex-wife of David Foster.
Yes, David Foster. That's it. Sorry, it wasn't.
Yeah. So Linda Thompson was married to
the guy from the Chippendales. Who?
Caitlyn Jenner, and is the father of Brody and Brandon.
What?
Jenner.
She's a woman.
Yeah, she's good. Yeah, no, when he was
Hold on.
When she was a guy. Yeah, so that's the really,
But-
they're really good looking
but
genes. That's the Jenna genes. She's a great looking woman.
but now
this
she looks
Linda.
weird because she just had too much stuff done. But
You've got to see the Real Housewives of Miami. They've had so much.
But so it
They're
wasn't Mohammed that she was
unrecognisable.
married to, it was David. That's right. So she was, I knew it was a Yolanda connection. So she was married to David, and but her first husband was the original Chippendale, like, hot guy, and she met him at the club. It's like, you've got to watch it.
Okay, I'll watch it. What else have you watched this year you've enjoyed?
Well, I tell you what I've watched a lot of and really
freaking
freaking hated was Coco Melon, which is some kids program that I've now been forced to watch.
So this year, Jo, because obviously she was breastfeeding for a long time through the night, she got addicted. For the first time ever, I got her addicted to Real Housewives because it was complete mental candy.
What have you watched?
Just switch off. I've watched all of Fauda, which I really liked, which is about the Israeli Secret Service, which I thought was fascinating. And now we're watching Gomorrah, but I do love a bit of
What's Gomorrah?
No. Gomorrah is about.
No, see, I can't watch anything that's violent or has violent. I just can't watch anything.
You just watch.
Yeah, but I just want, like, I do, and I tell you what, I watch a lot with I tell you what I do watch with Ivy that we're completely obsessed by. Dance Mums. Have you seen that? Never seen it. Oh, yeah, all that. So we watch that every night, and that's Abby Lee Miller, who's like just like ridiculous. Oh, she's awful. She's
obnoxious,
and she basically just teaches these kids how to win really cheesy competitions, not to be great dancers. And anyway, it's interesting. It's like she went to jail for 1 year and a day. That's what we found out yesterday. Fraud.
What for?
I think she's out now.
What's the show about the Israeli Special Forces? It's called Fauda, Fauda, and it's absolutely.
Someone said something about Emily
really
in
good.
Paris.
Really good.
I cannot watch that. Oh my God! Don't bother.
I haven't tried, but everybody I know with really good taste can't bear it, and everybody I know with really good taste doesn't enjoy the Sex and the City either. And I really but
I think there's certain things, like when it comes to even books, like I can't read chick lit shit. I just can't. But yeah, I don't go high for, I can't read. I don't read the stuff that Dan reads. It's got to be just placed at just the right. Do you know what I mean? Just the right pitch. And so I can't watch Below Deck. Right? I'm not watching that. I can't watch any of that sort of like stuff. And I can't watch that Sex and the City. I just cannot watch it. It's just crap. I just cannot watch it. I mean, I'm happy to watch crap if it's good crap, but I can't watch that crap. That's just crap.
I'm going to stick with it, and I'm going to watch it to the end because I want it to come. I'm rooting for them. I'm rooting for Patrick Michael King. I'm rooting for everybody. But
and also now they've returned, like, there's this whole thing with the big character and him being a sex pest, and now that's all like taken.
I mean, hence the full circle back to Peloton. I mean, that's a nightmare for them. So the whole Peloton big thing. Then they do an ad with him, and then he gets caught up with everything.
But I think Peloton are probably crying into their money. Do you know what I mean? It's like, when are you going to start exercising again?
I am looking very festive.
I have.
Joe's got a jumper.
I do have a hat somewhere. Oh, I was going to show you the picture because I put it on Arthur earlier, but it's on my phone. I daren't leave this room because I can hear him still crying. Dan's. Might be.
Still,
because he hasn't really seen much of Dan, like, at all, because Dan's been sort of, and Dan's been.
So Dan's with him, and he's looking at Dan going, "Who are you? I don't know who you are."
And he's doing stuff with the other kids. Like, Dan's doing stuff with the other kids to keep them busy. But I know if I just took him, he would just, like, calm down. But if I do that, I'm stuck with him.
Only for another 18 years, Joe, until he goes to university.
I mean,
fine.
No. He's going to be Norman Bates, probably, if he's stuck with me forever. I've got to do something about this nose. It's driving me mad.
Yeah, go on.
Just
quickly, What were your
Well,
best
do you know what?
launches
I was
of this
talking,
year?
I was thinking about that earlier, and I just thought, I've really no great understanding of what was this year and what was last year. Do you find that?
I agree. I think the last 2 years have sort of just melded
I was
into
like, oh, I really
one.
like this. And I'm like, yeah, that was 2 years ago. It's like, can't be. It just feels like time is a little bit stood. And also, you know, I don't get, you get sent everything that's new and I don't. So I'm not really aware of everything that's sort of new. But I tell you what, I have.
You know, I sent you this.
What?
Did you look at them?
Yeah, I've kept those for Violet for her birthday. Oh, of course not.
You're not watching, is she? So I think this is the most interesting fragrance launch of the year. This is the Zara Cities collection by Jo Malone. And there is Boldly Seoul, Gracefully Madrid, Fashionably London, Creatively Shanghai, Magnificently Dubai, Elegantly Tokyo, Energetically New York, and Stunningly.
Are they the Jo Malone made ones? Yeah. I've kept them all.
Yeah. They are so good. And then this was a limited edition. Did you see this? And I was really annoyed because I featured it and then I realised it was a limited edition. Did you see the limited edition?
Oh my God. That's like...
For their 75th
They've gone all Tiffany duck egg blue.
It's their original packaging from back in the day and it's absolutely amazing. But
what
you can't get it for love nor money. I should really, actually, auction it. I should do it as a giveaway.
That's really nice.
Because it's really lovely. And then also, can I just say, I got the best Christmas present.
Yeah,
this is from Mecca in Australia, but you can get it in the States as well. Well, I'd never received Mecca packaging before in my life. And my lovely Sam by the counter, who's in Australia, he asked for some Zelen stuff.
Good Genes with the full on.
It's the lactic acid original one. And that's my Christmas made, basically.
That's really good. That's really, really good. No, you can't, because they won't let... I tell you what I have really liked that I wasn't expecting to like, and I don't know if it was this year or last year, but I think it's this year. Oh, fuck, I've dropped you. Oh my God, you could just hear the baby. Fucking nuts.
Is what?
This one.
Jones Road. You see, look, now this is really interesting, okay? I've just chosen the Jones Road Face Crayons as one of my top 15 foundations for the second week of January for Saturday Times. That's the one product
it's
I can't
so good. I really like it. I didn't... No,
but it's like
because I don't like things that sticky. So, do you know what? I'm going to go and get him, right? Because I can hear... Right, so we just have to, like... Wait.
Okay, people, we're going to meet AJ. I've obviously met him in person, but you're finally going to get to meet AJ. Oh, my God. He is such a bruiser, I can't tell you. I mean, he's going to play rugby for England. He is huge. I deliberately don't buy newborn baby clothes for babies because they grow out of them really quickly. So I bought her 6 months to a year clothes. He's already in them.
He is like giving Daddy a very hard time, aren't you?
He's
6 to 9.
What size clothing is that?
Years.
And how many months is
4 and a bit, yeah. Nearly 5.
5. Yeah.
Okay.
Hold him up just for a second, because I was just literally talking about the fact that he's all... Look at him. Hello, AJ.
Say hi.
Hello, AJ.
Say hi. There you go. Hi. Oh my God, look, he looks like a bulldog chewing a wasp, doesn't he?
AJ.
Oh no, he does. He's just
he's gorgeous.
He's like, not happy, are you? He's like that.
Oh, I think he seems...
Well, he wasn't just now until I
happy.
took him, and now he's like fine. He's a bit like a mummy's boy. Look. Say hi.
Hello, AJ.
Say hi. Look, can you see how his tears just stuck? Say hello. Hello. Hello, Nadine. I've just been a real git to my dad, and he's ill as well.
But let's be honest here, AJ. Your dad ruined Christmas.
Yes, he did, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
Look
Dad
what the thing
ruined
is on his head. Can you
Christmas.
see? It looks like it's a round circle that looks a bit like some sort of like alien sign. Can you see? Ooh. Hello.
Sort of.
Hello. Oh, look, there we go. You smile.
Oh, he's so cute.
Did you smile?
Oh, look at
Did
his
you
little face smiling. Yeah, he smiled.
He's so grumpy, aren't you? Oh,
His
I know.
head's nearly as big
He
as
is.
yours.
I know.
You know what we say about
I
Andy?
ordered a hat the other day. It was such a stupid move, but it was. I just really liked the look of it, and yeah, that was fun. Look like a fascinator.
Did it just sit, was it like me and hats? They just sit on the
Look
corner
like
it's
a
like a
fascinator.
fascinator.
Oh, I'll tell you what. So this I do like. I think it's really good, but you have to break the...
So tell me where you use it.
To be honest, it's not very good on camera because it makes you shiny, but it just makes you look like you've got... Look at that. Just a little bit of a... No, it's not sticky at all. And you don't find that
it's sticky on your skin? Because I found that when I went out in it, I did that and then my hair...
No, it's not. It's like,
face.
if anything, it's quite... No, it's not, because if it was sticky, I wouldn't be able to wear it. Oh, hello. There we go.
Oh. I know that it's a real Marmite product, and again, I wrote about it saying that some people absolutely love it.
I definitely haven't got that, but I really like that. Also, this was this year, wasn't it, Zara? Yes, that. Yes. Zara, the bronzer is the best bronzer ever. Like, I love NARS Laguna. Nothing beats that, but this I love.
You have to be careful with it though, because it's not very
it does.
Packed, it does tend to. You need to do the whole tap tap thing that you and I always take the mickey out of.
Tap tap. That's what you have to do.
Yeah.
So that I really like, but that I love. Jones. Then I tried this one. I think this is new, isn't it? The Magnet Mascara from Benefit. Oh, I just bought it, but that's pretty good. Oh, shut up. And then babies are forever, not just for Christmas. FML.
Hello, AJ. Honorary beauty hag. Yeah, Joe's skin is looking really good.
It's because I'm absolutely really just on the edge.
No, I think your skin is looking amazing. It has done ever since you got pregnant. And that was certainly since you started skinning me and you started on your Trek journey, then you came off of it.
It's so like it's really definitely good. Much better. That was Sam McKnight.
That new happy ending cream was brilliant.
So what I'm just doing with my hair is just washing it and then just leaving the happy endings on the end.
It's not strong enough for me for that. I still need my
Olaplex I like Olaplex
sticks. So I put my Olaplex 6 on this, and then once it's, because Olaplex 6 is too thick to put it on your hair once it's dry. Then when it's dry,
it's a really nice finisher. And I like the name, Happy Endings. And the only other thing that I had, I've been using this quite a lot, which is a Aromatherapy Associates diffuser.
What? Oh, is it Aromatherapy?
No, it's Aromatherapy
Associates brand.
Just the Revive Oil, which I really love, and it just makes the whole house smell so nice from every corner. You can just smell it. It's amazing, beautiful. And it doesn't like you know when you've got guests coming or something, and you just like shove it on. Do you know what I mean? And then within about a couple of minutes, it makes it feel like the whole house just smells so lovely. But also, it's that I'm sure like it just gives you a little bit of a spring in your step, doesn't it? So it's like
for me, the smell of spas, those essential oils are always lovely, and I still prefer a diffuser to candles, although obviously I do love
Feuille de Bois.
Classic,
but that's a completely different experience, really, isn't it? Beautiful. I think with the diffuser, it's more of a like the candle's something a bit like it feels quite indulgent, but with a diffuser, it barely uses any oil. It's so good. And I just put it on, and everyone who comes into my house, we're like, oh, it smells lovely. Yeah.
Oh, your house smells like a spa. And are you wrapping things up for the end of the year for beauty
Yes.
banks now?
So we have got. I'm working on a campaign for next year that I'm really excited about, which I'll tell you about soon. Thank you for all of the mega donations that you gave us. You gave us so much. And we've done so much this year and given out so many Christmas presents. I'm really chuffed. And I just, you know, it's going to be a tough year for a lot of people. So, but I've been...
While we're here, let's give a huge shout out to the, so basically, you always think that it's just individuals like me donating stuff and the Vogue team and stuff like that. It's not. Most of the really big corporate donations come directly from big beauty companies. So big shout out to
my
who's
God,
given the most donations
many
this year.
Huh?
Superdrug,
Estee Lauder, Babyliss. Every single month they give to us. Cult Beauty.
Cult
all
Beauty
the
wrapping, which was
just
brilliant.
so many. Like it's so many.
Yeah.
Kiehl's, Balance Me, Mitchum. Like so many. I'm gonna miss Elemis. I'm gonna miss people out. But you know what's the most amazing thing is when, like, to give someone who gets nothing at Christmas or very little something from Elemis or Jo Malone. Jo Malone gave us loads of fragrances. Like that's so not, you know, it's so nice to get that, whoever you are. But if you're really struggling and life's a bit tough for whatever reason, to get something like that that's just a real treat, it really is lovely.
Because I remember you saying to me, you really need Christmas gifts, because obviously you've got loads of donations of soap and shampoos and conditioners and sanitary towels and deodorants and stuff like that. But at Christmas, nobody wants that. You want something lovely. I know. I have to say, between you and me, whenever a brand said to me, "Are you interested in our Christmas offering?" I said yes. Even if I wasn't, because I knew where they were going to go.
But that just makes, like, it does amaze me how much waste there is. Like, it's quite incredible, like how much stuff still gets sent out. But actually, to funnel it into, like, it's so, like, I can't even tell you, like, some of the emails we get sent just make you feel happy and sad at the same time.
Honestly, I mean, I love cleaning up anyway and getting rid of stuff. But when those guys knock on the door,
when they don't give me a load of bloody polystyrene.
Okay, so we need to finish this live by telling you the funniest story.
Listen to this, Arthur.
You're not going to believe this, Arthur. So I obviously ring up Jo every 6 weeks and say, "Do you want to do a pickup?" And she sends a man round in a van, and he comes around and he picks it up, and I shuffle it all in the back of the van, and it goes off to Vogue, and it goes off to all these other places and picks up these unwanted beauty products. And this time it happened to coincide with the pickup of a Tip Tap collection. Tip Tap is an app we have in the UK where you can get our jobs done. And I tip tapped to pick up white polystyrene packaging.
There was a lot.
There were like 3 huge human-sized bags of it. And the man knocked on the door, or the man texted me and said, "Oh, I'm here to collect from your house." And I said, yeah, it's out there. It's out there. And he went, "Are you sure? It doesn't look like the sort of thing I pick up." And I went, "Yeah, it's definitely there." And then I waited in all day for beauty banks to collect, and beauty banks didn't pick up, and I couldn't work out why. All of my rubbish had gone to beauty banks and had been delivered to Jo, who then had to get rid of it.
It was
3 human-sized bags of white polystyrene balls.
Oh, yes, they do. Yes.
Everything.
What was actually in that in the first place?
My huge
okay, because it looked like you'd either had a washing machine delivered. It was something quite big. Yeah, it was.
That was that big.
And I did think it was like I thought he was mistaken. No.
That phone call when we worked out what it was, because he kept ringing me going,
"I know.
Are you sure?" And I went, "Yes, it's downstairs. Just take it," because I was still in the process of organising the beauty bank stuff. Anyway, the good news is everything that I don't use, everything that most beauty editors don't use, ends up going to a good home, and that's the important. So thank you to the beauty industry. Thank you to Sally Hughes as well.
Yeah,
who I understand also
she does. It's everywhere. It's everywhere. Got to stay safe.
I know.
Get that booster. Get that booster. Get those jabs. Protect. As soon as Dan gets well, I can't do it while he's sick, just in case I get sick.
No.
No.
Have two parents. Yeah.
But so I can come over and see you then next week if you're around. Yeah.
Yeah. Come over. We'll do a New Year's message together as soon as your
I'm
PCR cleared.
clear. There's nothing.
My mum's coming over on Tuesday.
I'll come after
so
Tuesday. I'll do a PCR,
Tuesday,
but I'll do all of the. Yeah, I'm basically.
He looks so wriggly. He is.
God,
Isn't he
I'm
gorgeous?
just like that. Can I just?
I
know.
finally got
and
to
now
meet
it's
him.
like, let's take you. Look at him.
He's lovely.
Say happy
Christmas, AJ.
Babies are forever, not just for Christmas. Smile. It's too late for you to smile, isn't it? I'll speak to you tomorrow.
Love you.
I'll catch you tomorrow.
Love to Dan as well. Dan? Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
Dan,
I know.
Thanks for ruining Christmas. Love to
have a good one.
To the girls as well.
And to Dave. Bye, babe. Bye.
Happy Christmas, darling. Bye. Bye.